What exactly is the SAP Industry Cloud, and how does the Infosys Live Enterprise Suite relate to the SAP Industry Cloud? Those are the two main questions I will try to address in the video that you're about to see. First, the SAP Industry Cloud. What is it? Is it a new product of SAP? Is it a new version of the SAP product? Or is it a new name for the SAP Cloud Platform? In this ever-changing world of terminology and evolving terminology from SAP, it's very easy for one to get confused. So let me begin with the basic essence of what the SAP Industry Cloud is. The SAP Industry Cloud is a set of industry-specific solutions that can work with your core SAP. It is as simple as that. Of course, this is the simplified version. Let me expand a bit by giving you a fuller picture. The SAP Industry Cloud was one of the biggest announcements of Sapphire 2020. It actually represents a major shift in SAP's approach and makes SAP's product more open to innovations from partners as well as from SAP. It's a fundamental shift in SAP's approach that makes it more open to innovation and at scale. It allows innovation in specific vertical functionalities and solutions from both partners as well as from SAP. And it's a massive embrace of open technologies, cloud-native technologies, and open APIs. Now, let us look at the official representation of the industry cloud from SAP. Partners can build these solutions as well as SAP can build these solutions for the industry cloud, which you see in the middle of the screen. And the industry cloud solution work with the Intelligent Suite, which is another name for the core of the SAP products. Also, you will see that these solutions are built on what is represented at the bottom of the screen as the business technology platform. What we're saying here is that these solutions have to be built using the technologies that the business technology platform provides. These solutions that are built can be built on a lot of cloud native technologies, which now the business technology platform or BTP enables. As of now, SAP has announced the industry cloud for a certain set of industries, as you can see. They are the automotive, consumer products, engineering, construction and operations, industrial machinery and components, professional services, retail, and utilities. All right, so to recap, the SAP Industry Cloud is a set of industry solutions from SAP and partners that are built using the business technology platform that work along with the SAP Digital Core. The Industry Cloud has been announced for a certain set of industries that we saw, and customers can choose the solutions they need for their industry depending on their need. So now let us come to the other question that we wanted to handle today, which is the Infosys Live Enterprise Suite and how it connects with the SAP Industry Cloud. As a part of the Infosys Live Enterprise Suite, Infosys has built many solutions that are built cloud native and with open APIs. Many of these solutions work seamlessly in SAP landscapes. At the core of the Live Enterprise solution is a paradigm that enterprises like organisms need to be connected, observable, innovative, sentient, agile, and evolvable. The solutions built by Infosys under the Infosys Live Enterprise Suite, especially those that are made for SAP landscape, are essentially the solutions that today are candidates for the SAP Industry Cloud. Here is the representation of the Infosys Live Enterprise in a slide. The Infosys Live Enterprise Suite is a modular yet holistic offering that enables enterprises to accelerate digital transformation. And as you can see, there are those 6 characteristics of a live enterprise. Now, based on this, as you can see in the next slide, Infosys has built a lot of solutions that can work seamlessly with the SAP landscape. The slide that you see shows only the solutions that are built from the supply chain perspective. Like this, there are a lot of solutions that have been built by Infosys. And what Infosys is doing today is we are taking these solutions and they are being passed on to SAP for evaluation for being a part of the industry cloud. Even without being a part of the SAP Industry Cloud, some of the Infosys solutions are indeed yielding results in SAP clients for many of our clients. We are very excited in the days ahead that we will be able to provide our innovation to an extended set of customers through the channel that the SAP Industry Cloud now provides. I hope I've been able to give you a good overview of the SAP Industry Cloud and the Infosys Live Enterprise Suite. Many of our solutions are ready to be deployed in SAP landscapes. Do get back to us if you're interested. Thank you.
Priorities and objectives of application management and support has been changing rapidly over years. Yesteryears, there were more focus on processes and ITL. Then the focus moved on to productivity. Then the focus moved on to problem management and proactive support. Fast forward, we are on an age how AMS can gear up for new realities as the business is changing so fast and the opportunities which the new technologies is throwing us. And most importantly, we are working with a very highly knowledgeable and flexible user base. In this context of AMS, we see broadly three expectations are evolving from our customers. Business is changing so fast, and so are the processes and the IT change releases. At the speed of business are even ahead of business. This means IT systems are not static. They constantly undergo changes, in fact, fast changes. How can we ensure things don't break? How we can provide a superior automation with zero-touch principles? And most importantly, a reliable support services based on reliability engineering. And that's the zero-touch and reliable AMS expectations from our customers. Business-first approach with diverse applications and increasing IT footprint and user-centric business-first approach is critical. This is a prime focus with increasing footprint of diverse applications and complexities associated. How can we have focused window for business to work with? How can we provide them a quicker interaction to achieve business results? Carrying out transactions with the help of self-learning cognitive systems that can assist business in their day in a life activity. The third important aspect is a business-focused AMS redesign. How we provide support during critical business events on an ongoing basis. How can we predict any potential business disruptions and how AMS teams can proactively take steps, not just seeing IT systems as silos, but end-to-end process view. How the entire process can be supported despite what IT systems or technologies are behind operating these processes. So how we provide AMS services fulfilling these three expectations. Number one being zero touch and reliable. System issues don't happen without signals. Our sentient AMS operations detect those signals and fix even before they roll up to become a bigger business disruption. Our AMS operations are sentient in nature. With our AI-powered Live Enterprise Application Platform, as we call it, LEAP, we are ensuring these signals are diagnosed, correlated with the root causes, and few of them get fixed automatically by LEAP application. By integrating our LEAP with industry-leading RPAs and automation tool sets, we are able to fix rest of the issues automatically in a cognitive manner. Thereby, we are able to provide a zero-touch automation in all our AMS engagements. In experience-centric application management support, our focus is to transform end-users' experience as they run their business. We have transformed our AMS users' experience with a conversational capability, Infosys Enterprise Assistant, through which our SAP users talk to SAP and carry out the routine transactions. Through this digital assistant, our users access SAP through all devices and execute seamlessly conversational transactions in their SAP systems. With our Infosys Service Management Suite, some of our SAP users get right help within SAP system with just a click of a button. They report all the transactional SAP issues without getting into incident management system all within SAP system itself. Our users do not need to explain what issues they faced, but everything is automatically recorded for a faster resolution. With this tight integration, we're able to crash the mean time to resolve a ticket by more than 50%, and most importantly, we reduce the end user's frustrations. On business aligned IT, we focus on improving process frictions, monitor and avoid disruptions or resolve those. Through our proprietary SAP certified leap platform, we have integrated SAP batch job parameters to a predictive engine which predicts what could go wrong in system and do necessary action to avoid or alert before issues could occur. Our IMDM, Intelligent Master Data Management, with its tight integration with Leap platform, we can do master data completeness and anomaly detection automatically so that the downstream transactional issues can be avoided completely. Through our DevSecOps delivery, we ensure the business changes are addressed in an agile way, delivering desired business outcomes in a much faster manner. In summary, we are able to eliminate more than 30% of the incidents even before it could happen, resolve another 20% of incidents automatically in a zero-touch manner through our cognitive leap platform. Same time, we also provide a proactive business-aligned and most importantly, a hyper-personalized IT service delivery through our cognitive live enterprise application platform. To know more about Infosys SAP services, do visit our SAP page on infosys.com.
Today, when we look at the IT landscape top down, the evolution is quite clearly visible. Companies are moving away from the traditional on-premise dominated landscape and adopting cloud. And while this transition is underway, there are many shades of hybrid in between. As per one of the Gartner research, 95% of the companies are changing the conversation from on-premise towards cloud for ERP-centric applications. Cloud adoption comes with many facets, right from software as a service to platform as a service to integration platform as a service, data as a service, and so on. While these are various ways of the layers of cloud, we also see that functionally, software as a service perhaps should come first to ensure that the functional breadth and depth is addressed first. When it comes to SAP's offerings, there is a mix of various solutions as well as many ways in which these solutions can be deployed. Right from software as a service to classical on-premise, there are many choices to be made. SAP's flagship product, SAP S/4HANA, today comes in many flavors, be it S/4HANA Cloud Essentials Editions, be it S/4HANA Cloud Extended Edition, Private Cloud, On-Premise or Any Premise as they call it today. There are many choices to be made. Apart from the core ERP, there is an ecosystem applications that are also coming in the form of either on-premise or cloud. Typically, all the ecosystem line of business application also get integrated with the core ERP, and those could be SAP as well as non-SAP, cloud, or could be on-premise. And that's where we get to the hybrid state. Perhaps the most common state of organizations today. Infosys understands the complexity of navigating through this puzzle for an organization. Over the years, we have helped many companies to transform their vision into reality. With our Idea Activate methodology, we always have end-to-end perspective of the transformation journey. We not only help to make the strategic choices and mobilize the program, but also realize the vision and sustain the target scale. Over the years, we have built several proprietary tools, accelerators, and thought leadership assets that complement what you get from SAP along the S4HANA journey. To name a few, Infosys S4 Assist for 360-degree process and technology assessment, HANA CMO for custom code, remediation, automation, and optimization, Catalyst and Capsule as pre-configured solutions for industry-specific needs of S4HANA-based solutions, and Value Realization Method, our proprietary framework to ensure that we follow through the entire journey with a yardstick of value. If you too are at a stage of making such strategic decision and realize your vision, we're happy to help with over 200 completed S4HANA engagements, executive level partnership with SAP and ecosystem partners, our proprietary tools, accelerators, and assets, and last but not the least, our global presence.
Hello and welcome. In this video today, I will go through the top 5 reasons why your S4HANA transformation program might be at risk. And this is a pity. Those programs are often seen as complex, while they are rather truly simple in 2021. Understanding those reasons will help you to save money, save credibility, and will avoid putting your organization at stake. My name is Christophe Boyer. I'm heading the SAP activities and sales for France, Benelux, and other couple of countries. With no further ado, let's start on the top 5 risks you might experience with your S4HANA transformation program. Reason number 5, not having an appropriate organizational change management strategy. Even if you're running your program on time, everything can collapse if you didn't secure a stronger CM track. What does it mean? Missing to identify right from the start ambassadors having strong business knowledge, but also sites and BPO's champions might lead to the worst result. A very poor level of adoption of the new solution by users. 46% of digital transformation programs raised that they have struggled with this track. See, this is a tricky topic because effort toward adoption needs also to consider what already happened in the past company transformations and also the company culture. Correct OCM readiness is required with very strong involvement of business and key users on the solution design and specifically about the fit to standard discussions. My recommendation, let's make things simple. Simple objectives, simple deliverables. Identify straight the targeted audience, have the ability to measure correctly the adoption, involve them in a game kind of approach with different achievements level, and set up a progressive trainings approach starting obviously with the S4HANA fundamentals. At Infosys, we equip each of our S4HANA transformation program with a lean OCM stream, running simple but robust activities, and making sure we always enroll and stick each and every user to the new solution. For example, we always demonstrate to business teams about how they can achieve quicker go-to-market of new product or new services, because being innovative, real-time, and more flexible thanks to the new solution. Reason number 4, not addressing critical activities well in advance. We know there are a lot of preparatory activities to be done which require time and effort. But see, when it comes to critical activities and tasks, if you're waiting to tackle them when they are due to start, you're already behind schedule. And this happens more than we think. Taking into consideration specificities such as data extract, cleansing, insights, localization, legal aspects, rather later than sooner, will add additional risks that can backfire your core model design. When I'm discussing with customers in Europe, almost all of them state knowing that critical activities not tackled upfront is adding useless stress to them and the program. The idea here is to have a proactive posture and tackle as early as possible those key activities. Let me give you an example. Let's say you have a deployment of your solution in Brazil in 2 years from now. It's okay, but there is no reason why you will not start looking on the nota fiscal requirement up front during your core model design phase, for example, because we all know that it's a rather complex country legal specificity. And it's okay if you only deal with 60% of it. You will have 40% to finalize in 2 years, but those 60% is already a great thing, because you will have assessed and unveiled potential impacts and integration points toward your core model design. So my recommendation is to identify, even before the program starts, what are those critical activities that you should discuss and deep dive during the preparation phase of your program. I'm usually enabling our Infosys iGroom asset for this. Reason number 3, not having the right professionals with you. With no surprise, not having the right resources and professionals around you can just send your program to Limbus. Finding the right people nowadays is very tricky. Top Gun's people are already fully staffed, and not everybody has the experience extent of the real transformation program. Not everybody is able to bring real value into, for example, design workshops, and this despite certifications and trainings. More than that, even professionals with 20 years of experience can be fooled in S/4HANA programs by trying to replicate past experience, while the approach has changed. You must be surrounded with people having a real know-how and experiences in similar contexts and for critical functional streams, such as aftermarket or forecast to plan. And you must make sure that those people will stay throughout the entire program and not leave after 3 or 4 months. Also, a very important point is to validate that those professionals or their organization can secure the scalability of the solution at the global level. Being stuck locally because of an inappropriate organization or language constraints will harm your momentum. My recommendation: review carefully the company's credentials, but also the skills of each and every stream leader, specifically in the functional side. By reading the CV, you should be comfortable to understand that you have the right folks at your side with you. At Infosys, with a global SAP footprint in more than 49 countries, fueled by our global center of excellences, such as our S/4HANA Center of Excellence, and the fact that we do not have any P&L by country, we only secure senior professionals to be onboarded in those types of programs. Reason number 2, no will to industrialize activities and continuously capture knowledge. Those programs are usually multi-year programs involving global deployment on multiple countries with a lot of recurrent identical activities. A weak setup to try capturing the acquired knowledge and a complex, not friendly industrialization kit will not only remove opportunities to accelerate or automate tasks, but will also add slowdowns at each of the program steps. We have often seen missing opportunities to save up 30% of the entire program planning durations. Also, not trying to industrialize activities will remove one very important capability: your ability to remain flexible and agile to change web contents and countries. For example, being able to pivot simply and quickly from a web focus on the USA to a web focus in other countries in the world. My recommendation is to set a dedicated continuous improvement governance instance, so you will be officially tasked to industrialize the acquired knowledge and also reflect and provide some brief on how you are progressing in your journey. Assets and accelerators are there for a reason. At Infosys, all our required activities for global deployment are frameworked, packaged, and industrialized, so you can benefit from automated testing, automated data insights and profiling, and so on. All of those are set into our digital academy suite named Wingspan. similar to a Netflix environment, which gives you access to all kinds of contents accessible from any devices and from anywhere. And reason number one, starting your design from scratch. The most critical issue you want to avoid is to start your core model design from scratch with a will to make a petits oignons solution that matches your requirements. By doing so, unfortunately, you will not benefit of available strong foundations and integrated end-to-end business processes provided by pre-configured solution. At the end, this will completely jeopardize your program planning duration, as well as the business values you can gain from starting with a complete template. I remember one case where the client wanted to customize so much sub-processes that he finally added additional 40% design time on his initial business blueprint phases. This was huge. Pre-configured solutions come with SAP and industry standards, business processes, and best practices, from design elements to test scenarios to trainings artifacts. Everything is covered, and most important, are well integrated. The tip I would like to give as well is to secure very strong sponsors into your design authority governance, so you can do the most critical task in the program, which is to protect your core model integrity and consistency by sticking as much as possible to the standard and not really open the door for additional developments. At Infosys, we do not start greenfield programs from scratch. We use fully proven SAP certified pre-configured solution available for each industry. Name Catalyst or Capsule. Those will save up 45% of your entire core model design, build, test, and deployment activities. I hope this video clarified some of the key risks of your program. And there are many more. If you want to know more about those risks of failure and how we mitigate them in our programs, and if you are part of a customer organization, please contact us and we will provide you with a booklet which will go deeper on the top 25 risks you must consider prior executing the S/4HANA transformation program. Thank you, stay safe, and goodbye.